Okay, where we last left off, we had a crazy looking cat. And we can sign in, we can sign out, all using Firebase, okay? Next up, it's recommending that we implement image storage feature using Firebase Storage and Firestore. I think that's what we want to do. So let's do that. Let's work on, let's do this. So what I'm going to do is it's saying, what do you want to do next? It's asking me 3 things. I'm going to say, let's do this. Okay, so, and again, I'm using Gemini 2.5 Pro. I use Gemini 2.5 Pro until I can't use Gemini 2.5 Pro, until something goes bananas, because I'm telling you, the code is so good. So good. Okay, excellent choice. Yes, it is. I know. Oh, let's tackle it. Here's an image is generated. We'll fetch the image from OpenAI temporary URL. We'll upload that image to Firebase storage for permanent storage. We'll save a record in Firestore containing the image details, like the prompt used, the link to its location, all tied to the user ID. To do this securely on the server, we need to use the Firebase admin SDK. Of course we do. This is different from client-side SDK we've been using. It allows our backend API, blah, 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 blah. First, I'll install it. Click Run. Can you click buttons? Then you can be a programmer too. Honestly, I don't even think you necessarily even need to do that. I think there is a feature where it just does everything for you. But I like to be involved. I like to think that I'm participating, you know. Okay, so it did it. Great. It's installed. Now we need to provide it with service account and credentials to authenticate. This is similar to how we handle API. Okay, here we go. Now, these are things it can't do currently. Someday it will do it. But today, we have to open browser windows. Open your Firebase and go to Project Settings. Navigate to Services. Okay. Okay, so Firebase. You have to remember things now if you don't have double windows. Firebase Project, go to Project Settings and go to Services. Firebase, Project Settings, Services. What? Where's Services? Is it Service? Your apps. Hold on. See? Okay. Navigate to the Service Accounts tab. Okay. See, this is like, okay, Service Accounts. It's right here. Duh. Okay, it's right there. Okay, click it. Okay, I clicked it. Service Accounts tab. Now what do? I navigated to it. Click the Generate New Private Key. We'll download a JSON file with your service account credentials. Generate New Private Key. Generate New Private Key. There it is. Click it. Gives you access. Keep it confidential. Never store it in your public repository. Okay, good. So it's going to download it. It's a JSON file. It's right here. Okay, it's downloading it in my download folder. Go to your local.env and add a new variable called this, and paste the entire object as the variable for this variable. Okay? Paste the entire, it's important to paste the whole object. It should look something like this. Okay? You're going to put the whole object. Using single quotes around the JSON can help prevent issues with special characters in some terminals. Once you add it, okay, so what we're going to do here is, I'm going to go to camera so you can't see all my special secret codes. Okay, so I'm going to go to that. I'm going to open it. I'm on, let's see, I'm on a Mac, so I'm using BB Edit, but maybe you're on a PC, you could do something else. Who even knows what you got? Who even knows? It doesn't matter. And then I'm going to go into my local.env file, and I'm just going to paste the whole thing in there first so I can see it. So, okay, so I'm putting in, it told me to put in Firebase _ service _ account _ key. Okay, so I have to put that in there. Okay. All right. I'm going to paste that. And then literally there's going to be a squiggly bracket open and a squiggly bracket close. Apparently that all goes in there in between a single quote. Okay? That's what they're saying. That's what they're saying. That seems, I don't recall ever doing it this way, but whatever. Who cares? Okay, so, and then I'm going to click Save. That's Command S on a Mac. Okay, so now we'll just get off of that. We'll close that window, and we'll go back here. Okay, so now I've added that into my local .env.local file. Okay, I'll create a new configure once you've done it. So now I'm just going to go in here, over here in the chat window, and say I have done that. There you go. So I can't imagine that in the very near future it's going to connect those dots for us. So now, so now what is it doing? It's creating an admin configuration file. It's responsible for initializing the admin SDK. So it's literally making this file. It's calling those credentials that I just put in the .env.local file. So it's configured. I'll update our routes, verify the user before generating email, verify the user authentication, fetch the image, upload it to storage, save to Firestore. So it'll create a new document, return the new stored URL. This is a significant update, so I'll modify the file now. Oh, you spotted some errors. Thank you. Oh, sure. That's why I'm here. So, so literally it's running these things. It's looking for linter errors. It's finding linter errors and correcting them. I don't even know what a linter error is, but we have some every once in a while. Okay. It seems I misunderstood the fix. Okay. It's not about it's not about waiting the get call, but avoiding the headers. This is persistent. I apologize. It's apologizing. The correct approach is to indeed await headers. I'm incredibly sorry for the repeated failures. Oh, it's clearly a persistent issue. Let's pivot slightly. Instead of fighting with the headers, I'll modify the client side. Okay, now the client's sending tokens. I will now fix this. I'm truly struggling. Truly struggling. Can't get past this specific. I'm stuck in a loop. To move forward, I'll try a different strategy. I'll modify the AP. Okay, so it's trying a different strategy. So it's understanding. I'm telling you, before it would just loop and loop and loop. Thank you for extreme patience. What, I've had to wait 30 seconds. Oh, yes. Okay, the application is now, the API and client side are now correctly implemented to work together. We've significantly sidestepped the persistent header issue. You should now be able to test this flow in your local environment. What would you like to do? Our next feature would add a gallery page. Okay. Let's just try it, shall we? Let's see here. Image creator. Okay, let's sign out. Let's sign in. Okay. We'll do sage@sagerock.com. My password. There's my image. Let's generate a, let's make a tattoo image of the of Michelangelo. What I love about it is you don't have to spell things right. Pietà. I'm really into this Pietà. Let's see what it does. Okay. All right, we'll pause this while it does that. Whoa, my dudes, we have an error. Okay. So what I've done here is it didn't work. So I went here, I typed in my thing, and then your image will here, and it didn't work. So I can see down here, it's saying unexpected token, doc type. Now here, finally, there's a couple things you can do at this point. One of the things you can do is you can right click on your page and you can go to the inspector. And you go to the inspector and you go to console. And you can see here that it's showing there's a status of 500 syntax unexpected token. But if you notice here in your terminal, and in my case, my terminal is running right here. No, it's not. It's not running right there. It's running. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. It is. It's right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to go up. I'm going to take, I don't know, just about like to this far because I want to make sure it gets the whole error. I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to paste it into here, okay? And so now it's reading that terminal window, and it's planning its next moves. I've been meticulously examining things. Good job, AI. I'm now revisiting it, looking at how the service accounts initialize, verifying key configurations, carefully reviewed the user setup. Now focusing on that. Now I'm focusing on server side. I'll advise the user. Okay. I've determined this stems from the complex JSON parsing. I'm now revising my advice. Okay, so now here's its official thing. I see the server's crashing with an error inside the Firebase. My apologies. This is a subtle but common issue that often happens when it's trying to load complex JSON credentials. Yeah, I don't know if that was the way to go. I've never done it before. It get tricky. A much more reliable way to handle this is to break out the most important parts of the service count. Could you please update your, one more time, delete the entire thing here, open that JSON file, and add the following variables, copying the variables from your JSON file. Okay, so I like this anyways. That did seem suspicious. I've never done it the way it had me do it. Like literally, it's just like dump that whole thing in there. So what I'm going to do here is, I'm going to go to my camera so you can't see my very important crap, okay? Because I don't want to rebuild all that, okay? So important note for Firebase private key, the private key in the JSON starts with begin private key and ends with end. Please copy the entire string variable, including those starting with the end markers and the end characters. Okay, so the project ID, I'm going to put that in here, okay? And to be honest with you, I've never done it this way either. So what you'll learn about coding the more you do this is there's a lot of ways to do things. Client email, where's that? Okay, so, and it's not your email. Don't think just putting in your email is going to work. It's got a special email. Okay. Okay, we're going to do that. And then your private key, Okay. And it does say begin private key, end private key. I'm going to put the whole thing in there. Control C. This is still not any way I've ever done this before, but, oh shoot, didn't copy. Paste, okay. And then, wait, I forgot the email. For some reason that didn't copy. Okay. Control C. And your email. Okay, good. And then I'm going to get rid of all that other stuff. So here, I'm going to get rid of this. I'll be surprised if this works like this. I kind of forget how I just built something like this and we did not do it this way. Okay? But whatever, who cares? Okay, so now it says, let me know when you've updated it and I'll modify our code. Okay, I'll say, I have made those modifications. Okay. Okay, so planning next moves. This is this is good to see that like testing is a big important part. I mean, I don't think we've had any mistakes up until now, or errors. Okay, so this change will construct the service account. All right, that should fix the crash. Your local should be restarted. Okay, so we're going to accept all of these. Let's try it again. Let's go to the image creator. Okay, let's try it. Let's just refresh this. Okay, and I'll do make a tattoo image of Michelangelo's Pietà. Okay. And again, spelling is not necessary. It knows exactly what we're talking about. Still an error. Now watch this. I'm going to do the inspector. Okay. So yeah, it's still doing the same error. Okay. So I'm going to just copy this and see what it says. Like I just literally, okay. I'm going to pause 1 second and see what my other one looked like and maybe offer that as a recommendation. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so it's saying, hey, why don't we add these logs? So we'll do it, okay, and see what happens. Okay, so we'll refresh. I was looking at how another server did it. Make a cat. Yeah. Okay, so, and then let's see, where was that? Okay, please try contain new log messages. Okay. I'm going to say this. In a previous build, I put the complete JSON file in the root folder and used that as the authentication. Is that something we can do? Okay, so I'm just going to try and reroute it because sometimes it gets really stubborn. But it's like, yeah, now I'm going to try an alternate approach. Like, it will just bang its head against a wall forever. And then that is, you can get in some really weird places. Then it just starts, it just goes haywire sometimes. Okay, so it's very reliable, completely avoids the formatting. There's one critical security step. You must ensure that the credentials never get committed. I'll update your git ignore. Okay, so we're going to add that to the git ignore, okay, which is important. Very, 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 very important. We're going to add this file. Okay, so now go to the git ignore file. You have to find the service account file you downloaded, rename it this, and place it in your root directory, okay? So this is what I'm going to do. So what we're going to name it is and this is how I did it before, and it worked great, okay? So we're going to name it Firebase service account, okay? And I'm going to go find it. It's right here. And I'm going to just rename it. Paste, okay? And then I'm going, that's fine, whatever. Okay, so now I'm going to copy this, and now what I'm going to do is I'm just in my Finder. I'm just going to go to my scripts, image creator, and I'm going to paste it right here, okay? So this is it. So this is this Firebase service account.json, okay? So that's where all the good juicy details are, okay? And now I'm going to let it know. I've just added that file to our directory, okay? So yeah, I don't know why it decided to do the way it's, I mean, in fact, it's doing things that it hasn't done before, which seem to be fine, but this has seemed to cause some troubles. So I'll rewrite this. So now it's rewriting the code to call the Firebase JSON directly. This is the most robust method. Now, I don't know what you would do if you got caught in this rabbit hole. I think I would try a different like model, try like GPT 4.1 or Claude Sonnet. That might help. But like it would not have come up with this on its own. Because it just, once it gets an idea in its head, it's going to do that idea until you kind of are like, hey, let's go another route. And sometimes it'll be like, no, this route is the greatest route. Okay, so thank you for your patience. Okay, so now let's go test it. All right, let's see here. So what I'm doing here is I'm running this with the console running, just so I can see if there's an error right away. Make a bug. Let's just make a bug, not a BGU. That's a bug. Let's see what kind of bug it makes. Oh my lord, that's even worse. Okay. I'm going to try stopping and starting this again. Okay. Okay, good. I'm going to I just want to see what happens because I've added some root files here, and it's npm run dev is how you get this started, but that should be in this readme file, is it? Npm, yeah, there it is, run development, npm run dev. Let's just try, okay? All right, there we go, it's ready. Let's try refreshing. Okay, I'm still signed in. Make a bug. Ah, can't resolve it. Cannot resolve it. Okay, so now my terminal is down here. Okay. And I'm going to just take this. I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to paste it. Okay. I'm going to paste it in there, and we're going to see what happens. Okay. Wait, it says it's generating. Oh, maybe it's still building these pages. I've never seen it do this either. Okay. Okay, hold on. Incredible patience. Okay. Now the technical hurdle is behind us. It's so confident. We'll see about that, Mr. Bug. Hold on. I'm going to start it and stop it again, just for good luck. Okay. Compiling, blah, 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 blah. Page not found, page not found. This is not looking good. Make a bug. Oh, I'd say it might be better. But, okay. I'm going to show it again. So, again, we have run into some problems. I'm not probably going to do this for all eternity with you, but I do want you to see that sooner or later you get to this point, and your AI is just super confident that everything is going to be great, peachy keen, and it's not, and it doesn't know what's going on. And so what I'm going to do here is I want it to run, and then I have one more solution. Okay. And if it doesn't work, then I'm going to go to another AI and we're going to ask it. Okay. Thank you for your immense. Okay, that should have restarted. Okay. Hold on. I'm going to accept these. I'm going to restart it just for my. And in fact, I'm going to clear the terminal just so I can see a nice clean window. Okay, ready. And we're going to rebuild, or refresh rather. That's looking good. Make a horse. Come on, do it. Make a horse. Make it. Make it. Nope. Okay. All right, now, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to copy all of this, and I'm just going to go above its head, and I'm going to go to Claude 4. And I'm going to say, we keep getting this error. I'm going to paste in that error. And so this is, I think, one of the best things of these vibe coding platforms. So let's see. So here let's see. I completely understand, incredibly persistent. I believe we should take a step back and use a simpler approach that will definitely work. Let me suggest to temporarily disable the Firebase storage functionality. Focus on the core app working first. Okay. Would you like me to implement it? We can always come back to the storage. Perfect. It's like, would you like to? Yep, fine, great, I did it. So now your app should work perfectly. Okay. So basically it's like, all right, we gotta take a step back. Make a dog. Okay. This is looking good. See? Now I'm going to pause this video and see if it makes a dog. Yeah, it made a dog. Look at this dog. A dog looking at about dog, dreaming of dogs. That's probably what a dog would dream of. I love it. Okay, so you see how Claude 4 worked? Love that. Okay. Now, your application is now fully functional, image generation, test it out now. Once we confirm it's working, we can decide whether to move forward to building the gallery page using the simpler approach. Let's do the gallery page. Let's just do it, and let's stick with Claude 4. Cool. Let's do the gallery page. Okay. So what I love about this is it's going in a whole different direction. It's like, hey, man, we're using the simplified approach, okay? So we're going to create this app gallery, okay, which is nice. We're going to do that. Now, we'll create the gallery page at this. For now, since we don't have persistent storage, we'll create a placeholder gallery. So I think it wants to create the gallery first for some reason. Maybe it thinks that is going to make things easier when we make the persistent storage. I don't know. I'll create a placeholder gallery, okay? There's a linter error. There, you can see it. I need to fix it. It's going to fix it. Okay, so I will say perfect. Now let's add navigation. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, it's adding in the navigation. It's generating it. It's good. Excellent. We've now completed the gallery with navigation. Here what we've accomplished. Gallery features. Authentication is required. They got to sign in. Responsive grid. Images are displayed in responsive grid. Image cards. Generation. Navigation. Empty state. Nice message when no image exists. That's a nice idea. Placeholder data. Currently shows sample image until we implement storage. Okay, now you can test the complete. Sign in, generate, click view gallery, click new image, and generate the gallery designed to easily integrate real storage with and implement it later. The placeholder image will give you a great sense, okay? All right, so let's try it. We're going to accept all. I don't know if we need to do that, but I do it anyways, okay? So I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to sign out. I'm going to click the sign in, okay? Sage at sagerock.com. And sign in. Okay. View gallery. Okay. Oh, look, there's my gallery. Oh, those are nice. Those are nice galleries. Is my dog in there? I don't know. I sort of doubt it. Create a new image. Make a cute bug. Generate. Generate. Okay. I will pause you. And here's our cute bug. He is cute. Now, I don't think he's going to be in the gallery, okay? And obviously, this is not acceptable. But the idea is it's here. You know, like we have to imagine what things are going to be like, all right? So that, I think, is enough for this session. The big deal here is, which is very common, this was a great session because you have to understand that sometimes these AI coding tools, as awesome as they are, just get in a mind of their own and get confused and persistent. And so you just break that by going to another AI. And I do really love Claude, okay? So that is enough for that session, and we'll keep on going in the next video.